Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we are Real Estate Jerky Daily. How's it going today?
It's going well.
It's a Thursday.
We had a good Rotary meeting. We got out kind of early. That was fun.
Yeah, the topic wasn't bad. I thought it was going to be worse, but
Night shine.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I just thank Tim Tebow for helping get us to the playoffs the 1 year.
Yeah. Regardless of his beliefs, I don't know why people give him so
I don't
much
care
crap
what
about it.
I don't care what he believes.
either.
It's not what that has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He's not out there carousing, drinking, driving, killing people.
must be better.
Yeah.
All right. So news today was initial jobless claims and the PPI. And remember, yesterday kind of came in line. And
Right.
at first, the market took a huge, and then it came back and bonds did pretty well. Well, the producer, all right, I'm going to go initial jobless claims.
Okay.
Might as well get that out of the way first. Initial jobless claims, which measures individuals filing for unemployment for the first time, was reported at 230,000 claims for last week. This represents an increase of 2,000 from the previous week revised number down to 228,000. So that means they were 230 to begin with, and then it's 230 now. Sounds to me like it's still the same number. But continuing claims increased to 1.850 million from the previous week revised figure of 1.845. It's amazing how they come with these numbers and revise them constantly. The producer price index, which measure wholesale inflation, basically I could go through each of the number, but basically it came in line lower than estimates. So the core year over year. So basically it came in line, we'll just say.
Gotcha.
I don't know why the bond market is though kind of taking in the shorts this morning. I don't know.
It seems to be wonky lately.
Wonky.
It doesn't really pay attention to some of the factors that it used to.
Well, it's still there, but I just think they don't believe. And I don't mean like
you mean
Christmas.
Because there was 1 million new jobs lied about that never happened?
Yeah, well, I mean, the bond market is up. We're 3.68. So we started the day at 3.65, which was the close yesterday, which is a good number.
Mm-hmm.
We got to give back a little bit. Mortgage-backed securities, we are a negative 11 basis points, but we were up 21 yesterday after being down 10 in the morning.
Oh,
so I know it doesn't sound like much, but everything adds and everything takes away.
Right.
So, I mean, it's bottom line, don't wait. Get into contract. Yeah.
How many years have we been saying this?
Almost seems like forever.
Yeah. Every single day we say, don't wait. Don't wait. Get into contract today.
Yeah. CoreLogic reported that homeowners with mortgages, which is 62% of all properties out there, saw their equity rise 1.3 trillion. My house went up 1.3 trillion.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, sorry. The 8% year over year, bringing the total home equity to a massive 17.6 trillion. This is combined of equity gain through amortization and appreciation, which is very strong compared to why we're not going to have a bubble.
Oh, that's right.
2008, we didn't have this. Everybody had a negative equity of 17 trillion. Complete. On average, homeowners saw more with a mortgage of 315,000 and equity with 200,000 of that being tappable, meaning that there's a lot of money out there people can borrow or sell their house if they get into trouble. That's why foreclosures aren't. We see them, but they go right away, and people buy that place. So
got it.
Here are some. I don't know if these are interesting stats, but I kind of think they are.
Yeah.
136 million total households in the U.S.
136 million.
So 62% of those have mortgages.
Okay.
So if you're trying to figure out who to send something to, 91 million homes owned, 67 homeowners, 67% home ownership rate. I remember in 2005-06, the goal was to get home ownership up to 67%. And they did it with those 100% mortgages and those ugly things, and that turned around and bite us.
Yeah.
56.5 million homes currently have a mortgage. Like I said, that's 62%. So that means 34.5% are owned free and clear. That's 38. That's 100.
Right.
And 45 million homes are rented. So what is that rental? So that's 33%. So 1 in 3 homes is rented today.
Wow.
I wonder what it used to be.
I don't know. Is there a way to go back there and look at that?
I don't see anything back there.
Nope, nothing back there.
I'm sure somebody can, but I'm not going to spend my time doing that because I have multiple people I have to qualify.
That's
because good. Everybody, Don't, I need this. Okay, I'll get it to you. And then at 5 o'clock in the evening, they go, oh, I got it to you. How are we looking?
Yeah. Am I qualified? Well,
Yeah, I told you were, but
maybe tomorrow.
well, most of the times because you do it for so long, and I did it the old way, which was with, a chisel and a stone.
A tablet.
So you can run those numbers in your head, or at least I can, and be pretty much accurate. My staff would go, how do you do that? It's easy. It's numbers. It's easy. It's arithmetic and division and multiplication, which you should be able to do in your head.
Long division.
Yeah. Super long.
Yeah.
And so, most of the time I can tell you, but one of the things you have to remember, if you only make $40,000 a year, you're not going to be able to afford anything. I don't care where you're looking. Well, unless you're looking out of state.
Exactly.
Missouri, in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Maybe.
Missouri. And then if your employer says, yeah, you can work there, but we're going to pay you commiserately to the average over there.
Well, a lot of people are losing their job because they won't go back to work. They're letting them off. They're saying, you're not coming in. We're going to let you go. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And I know that companies I know right now, all the people are complaining. When do we got to come back in? That's wrong. I'm calling my union. You got to get to work. Yeah. Get in there. It was never guaranteed. You didn't take the job saying you're going to work from home.
Right.
You took the job and then you went home. They never said it was forever. Forever.
Nothing's
and a day.
Forever, except maybe
taxes and death are the only two guarantees out there.
Yep. Forever. Because of Prop 16.
In 1913.
So
Nick last week texted me and he says the things I learn in you watching your stuff. I guess we talked about two people at the back table who constantly are really loud, and he flipped me off today.
Did he really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like,
well, can he?
I was like, I thought you were talking about like the 16th Amendment and the 1913. We talked about how taxes were brought in, Robin Hood theory, how we went through that, and how don't vote for any taxes when they say it's only going to be on the rich because rich won't pay it, and eventually it's going to be on everybody.
Right.
And yet, no, it was all about saying that we have two loudmouths at our table.
Well, they're not really loudmouths, but
well, one of them needs a hearing aid.
He needs a hearing aid,
and the other one is just loud. Period.
Yeah, I love Nick. I love Kenny too.
I don't. Is that who it is? I didn't say that.
I did.
Yeah. All right. What else we got going on? Market's doing well.
I think market's doing well. We had our speaker say that he's in real estate and that the market's doing.
Well, he said the market sucks. Well, maybe for him it does.
Yeah, I guess, but it doesn't suck right now. If you have listings, you're going to be just fine because there's still the pent up demand. And the question is, when's the best time to buy?
10 years ago or today?
Yeah, exactly.
That's our answer. And we just talked about that, how now is the time with rates are. Here's the thing. People are waiting until the 18th, which is next week, I think, or until after election. Right. Well, don't do that because you're going to be waiting with everybody else. Yeah. And then everybody's going to come at once. That's just what happened recently with the rates have dropped and people we've been telling forever, hey, rates are coming down. Yeah. You need to do it. And I have some refinances where it's saving people $300-400. And I have one I'm just so busy. It's like, it takes you seconds to just, oh yeah, let's do it. Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be.
They're scared. And
what are they scared of? Refinancing?
Well, I don't know why they're scared of refinancing, but I know
when it doesn't cost them anything but their impound account.
Because our world over here is kind of in topsy-turvy turmoil. And people are just like, should I bite? God, if your job looks good and or you're very employable, bite.
Yeah, but so here's the difference. So you buy a house.
Yeah.
And then in a year from now, you're unemployed. Guess who's not losing getting kicked out of their house?
You.
Yeah. Renters, here's a notice and we're going to kick you out. And what's that thing when they kick you out? It goes through court. What's that called? Where you have to, you can't just get them out. You have to go through court to kick them out.
They own the home or they're
renters?
Renter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, two old people can't remember shit.
Yeah.
When somebody was going to put it on post, somebody was going to say, oh, that's whatever. Anyway, it takes eviction. Thank you. Process. Yeah. Well, they can get you out.
Yeah.
They won't let unless you go bankrupt and other stuff. Well, if you own the home, they'll work with you. You got 12 months easily.
Yeah.
You got a few months before they start a foreclosure proceedings, and then you got time after that. But they'll work with you.
Well, and I want to say in California still, you've got the 90-day pre-foreclosure notice, and then you got the 90-day notice of foreclosure, and then you got the 21-day notice of trustee sale. And so you've got all those days
Right.
to try to work things out.
Right. But if you have a FHA and a VA, they can do partial claims
Right.
and put, up to 12 months of payments back onto that loan as a separate loan that you eventually, when you refinance or sell, you pay back.
Yeah.
There's many ways to stay in the home when you own it, whereas a renter, you don't have the same. In California, you have a lot of protection as a renter.
Yep.
But
more
you still
than you should have.
Yeah. And you really still need to pay.
Right. Well,
Yeah. I'm just saying, don't worry, because what if I lose my job? Well, you want to be in a home. If you lose your job, you have more security and more time.
And chances are you'll find another one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the way this Biden administration is making jobs, you can definitely find a new one. And especially if the Harris keeps going, they'll find more jobs for everybody.
Yeah.
And if you look at the jobs report that came out, they were talking about how many, everything was part-time jobs.
They were.
And everything was, that was, so people have multiple jobs that are getting employed. And so let's move on before I get into some more political stuff.
Soapbox.
All right. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll have the state numbers, and we will have, I don't know what economic numbers.
Let's do a prediction for the future. Let's find out. We'll predict what Monday is going to happen.
What's happening on Monday?
We're just going to make something up.
There'll be a lot of people on contract.
And there we go. Yeah. More people than were there before.
And it's going to be much cooler out.
It's going to be the best coolness.
It's going to be like 70s.
It's going to be cooler
in
than
the
ever
70s.
Before.
Yeah. So there's no reason not to go look at homes.
Yeah. Because there's so many good houses out there to look at.
Because you can walk in a garage and go, this is a nice garage. And say, oh my God, it's so hot in here.
It'll feel air conditioned.
Yeah. All right. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. And again, thank you.
Thursday.
All right. Bye.